How's it going, everybody? My name is just Jared, but you guys can just call me Jared. Welcome back to another No Man's Sky video. And the Waking Titan ARG Phase 2 has finally gone live. We knew it was going to happen on the 21st, which was yesterday, and it definitely did happen on the 21st. So we're going to break down all the stuff that went down. Tons of stuff happened. I was at work for most of everything actually happening, but I got caught up once I got home. So we're going to discuss exactly what happened. And if you are actually signed up with Waking Titan and you signed up and used your email and all that stuff, make sure to check your email because you should have a message from Waking Titan. So first off, let's talk about that email. I'm going to read through mine, which all of them are the same generally, and then we're going to talk about a little bit of what's actually going on and what happened. So this email reads, "Hello, citizen scientist. Today we begin the second phase of Waking Titan, the series of thought experiments that our CEO, Elizabeth Layton, promised you a few short weeks ago. These experiments are beginning now. Some of the actions we ask you to take may seem confusing or strange. We'd like to assure you that every part of what you do, think, and experience along the way is important to our scientific work. We're studying not just the answers you submit at each step, but the process by which you tackle each problem, both individually and collectively. Thank you for volunteering your time and energy to the Atlas Foundation. We wouldn't be able to conduct this priceless research without your help." Then it gives me an important message and gives me a code, which we'll talk about later. It says, "Please make a note of this. You'll be needing it to embark on your first mission at bootsector.wakingtitan.com. We've included detailed instructions on how to use this code later in this email, which we will talk about." Moving on, it gives some survey results from the last survey, which I'm not going to really go in depth, but they do give some results about who picked what. So when you get your email, or when you actually read it, because you definitely do have it by now, you'll be able to see that. Then it says Mission Alpha 5X Data Collection. Now that we've finished analyzing your earlier responses, talking about the last survey, we've developed a new set of questions we'd like for you to answer. These questions are helping us to refine our understanding of the Citizen Science Division as a group and as individuals. They are available at Mission Alpha 5X, and it gives you a link to the next survey. So there is another survey for you guys to take. Make sure you check that out and use the link there to actually take the survey. It's short, it's got like 6 questions, that's it. Moving on, we have Mission Beta A3 Boot Sequence. We also have a more intensive assignment available. As always, your participation in this or any other activity of the Citizen Science Division is purely optional. You are free to participate in the data collection mission, the boot sequence mission, both or neither at your choice. We're giving you detailed instructions for the first steps of the boot sequence challenge. Consider it a baseline test of your capabilities, and we're looking at speed above all else. You may also consider this a simple test of whether you're paying attention and whether you're willing to put in a minimal amount of effort to further the work of the Atlas Foundation. Here's how we'd like you to proceed. So next in the email, it actually explains and gives you directions on what they want you to do with this puzzle and with your code that you're given at the beginning of the email. So at the bottom of the email, you have 2 code disks images that it wants you to print out, cut out, and then put together to actually solve this code, solve your code to get a new code. Now the directions are in the email, so I'm not going to go over them in depth, but if you have any questions about it, or if you don't know how to do it, make sure to let me know down in the comments, and I'll try to help you out as best as I can, because I do have the code disks printed out, and I'm able to utilize it because I did already do my code and solve it. So just let me know down in the comments. But if you were able to figure out your own code, what you need to do is go up in the email, find the link that's bootsector.wakingtitan.com, or simply type it up in the search bar and actually go there. It is bootsector.wakingtitan.com. Now once you get there, it'll ask you to put in your code. You enter in that code, and then it'll reveal a square of a large image, and it'll reveal that square, and instead of it being blank, it'll show a picture there. Now this image is made up of tons of squares, and basically each person who puts in a code reveals another part of that image. And once we get the entire image, we'll know what the whole thing says. Now actually, we already know what the entire image says, because supposedly somebody went into Discord, into the Waking Titan Discord, and stealth dropped it and then left. So we already have the full image But on Waking Titan's actual website, on the boot sector website, the full image is not clear, so if you still want to go there and put in your code, it'll actually show up on the website because the website is not finished. We have the image though already. And here's the image we got. So what does this image mean? What does all this nonsense on here mean? The numbers and whatever all this is? Well, at the same time or around the same time people started receiving their Waking Titan Phase 2 emails, the Waking Titan website went back up. WakingTitan.com, that's it. But this time it was different. This time when you go on there, you have a cursor at the top of the screen, which basically signifying that you can type. And that's it. That's all we knew. If you ended up typing out certain prompts, you got certain responses. So if you type out help, you get some prompts that you're able to put in, let you know what you can kind of type into the website. And then later on, we started to learn different prompts you can put in. And this directed us to a lot of new lore or different lore from Waking Titan's website. For example, if you type in portal, you get this message. The traveler awoke beneath the shadow of a red star. Through the lonely cosmos they fled, yearning for purpose and meaning. They found an anomaly, an aberration, a door to the heavens. No Gek, no Vy'keen, no Korvax could see it. Only the traveler could perceive the portal, though they did not know how to step through. They did not know the secret language, the glyphs. They did not yet grasp the price of the final truth. If you type in just the number 16, you get this message. They found strange things in the wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that do not exist and events that did not happen. One day, Specialist Polo went out to investigate one such craft, the life signature of a Korvax still on board. They never returned. Is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how my friends found each other? There is a signal on the console, a warning on repeat, 16 short bursts of data in a loop. Now there's other prompts that you can type as well. These are just a few examples. You can type in who is Korvax, who is Traveler, who is Vy'keen, and each one will give you different backstory and different lore on exactly, what you're typing in, which is really cool. A lot of secrets. I was trying out for a few, like 30 minutes, different things, typing in who is this, who is that. I didn't find anything myself, but the community around No Man's Sky solved all this and found it. Every time I say we found these, I'm talking about the No Man's Sky community. Me, myself, didn't really help at all. Like I said, I was at work almost the entire time this was going on. But how does the image and this website connect? I know that's the missing piece. So, with some of the prompts that we already knew for Waking Titan's website, and what we've gotten with the image, we were able to kind of put together what we needed to type into WakingTitan.com, and this is what you have to do. What you have to type in is start space atlas.init, then start space csd.init. Then it says ready for live test, input seed to continue. Then you have to type in seed space 5020-7-8118.etarc. Then it checks the seed, it validates it, gives you a warning, says process hibernating, unable to continue until wake up. So you type in wake space loop 16. Then loop 16 responds, it says hello user, then you respond with hello loop 16. It says hello to you too, wake up process complete, new commands available. Then it says warning, calibration required before proceeding, preparing calibration instructions. And that's it. Preparing calibration instructions. That's all we get. If you type status, it gives you the status and it says I'll tell you when I'm ready. So that is all we have. All this, the emails from the codes, using the code disks, putting in the codes, getting the image, and putting the image and the information on there with the prompts that we knew from just the Waking Titan website together. We were able to get this entire thing, and now we're just waiting on another response from somewhere. As far as maybe an update on Waking Titan, we're waiting for calibration instructions on Waking Titan's website. So that is the point we are at as of the recording of this video, which is 2:32 in the morning on the 22nd. So one day after, barely, all this actually started. hopefully you guys understood everything I went through. Try to throw up some images and stuff so you guys can understand what's happening. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too long, but I wanted to catch up everybody who follows this channel and may not, be all over Twitter and things like that as to what exactly is going on with Waking Titan right now. Phase 2 has started, and I'm actually pretty proud that I understand mostly what's going on this time. A lot in Phase 1 I was very confused and just utterly I just didn't know what was happening, and the start of this one is starting out a lot better because I do understand a lot of what is going on. I messed with the Waking Titan website. It's actually really cool to go in and just try things out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up for me, subscribe for more No Man's Sky news, coverage, gameplay, all the time. If you do have any questions about solving your code, remember to respond to me in the comments down below, and I'll try to help you out as best I can. But until next time, I hope you guys have a fantastically awesome day. Peace out.